I swear. I forgot it was the Super Bowl. Good thing I don't watch football. I came in here with my... I will not ever be around my animals without... I mean, with you know... I'm missing someone. Little moon calf, where are you? They are so adorable. Yo. Hello.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
There you go. Oh, good. Everyone good. Oh, awesome. Next, I'm actually like gonna, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Have to give them nice homes. Let's make sure not to get the baby. That's the baby. Okay. And it's a bully. Okay, how many are we talking? Another baby. Huh. I hope I don't end up, you know. Okay. These are the adults. All the adults are here. Okay. Let's feed everyone. Did I just double feed? I'm gonna say. Oh, okay, good. Now, oh, missed one. Oh, how many do I have? Alright. You follow me. Yeah, well, nice one right off the mandate. So let's go.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Okay.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Okay. Okay, I think you're good. I think there's one more. Is there one more? No? Okay. You're good? Alright, all of y'all. I think there's one more. Dang it. Alright, so okay.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
What gender are you? Okay. One moment, Deke. These animals are not built for the beach. Perfect.
I'll look after you.
Pretty sure I have other animals that are more.
Everything's all right now.
Almost done, Deke. do. Whatever you're called. Alright. I think we're good.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen.
Oh, no.
Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told
I was about to say, you didn't see the
story.
Phoenix die. Well, maybe you can see the Phoenix die because it
Deke
comes back to
often
life.
wonders what
But,
became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
you're ready. Now, we're gonna go to Hogsmeade to sell some of these beautiful creatures. And then talk to Poppy, and I still need to get to this. Because I have to make a stop. Take care.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Omelette Gaunt was the sort who'd flay her own mother.
Hello.
What the?
Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncalf fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracells, but people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of Thwopper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose. The Crier knows things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but add it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh,
Oh.
you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
I
Now,
don't
what
know much
sorts
about
of beast
that,
byproducts might you be looking to acquire?
but unicorn hair. Wait, there are unicorns? Well, it might come in handy one day.
You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say.
That's odd. I don't know. Or do... Oh shit, I think I do. I never let him out the bag. Damn. Oh boy. Wait, yes I did. Oh my god, fine, whatever.
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Mooncalves. And another bird. Nice. Alright. Miss Sweeting, since you're already here.
I wonder what Merlin would think of these.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways.
Oh!
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping.
Over here.
No problem, surrender wherever you are.
Revelio. This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Gotcha.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Gotcha.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
The Minister of Magic didn't get where he is by sitting on his hands.
If it were
Goodness gracious, how big is this place? I don't feel like doing all that. Alrighty. He's most likely still mad. But he'll get over it. At least he should.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Because I want the
You'll
opportunity.
never believe what I've learned.
I would like to apologize to him, but no.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
That's horrible. I'm not gonna lie, it's...
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous,
Oh,
we were just
Lord.
about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
What just appeared on that?
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago.
Say
it's
what?
why they died.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spell book.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Oh, this is crazy. Drama. I love it. Alright.
Just saying, you'd think she was the pioneer of the Wizarding School's Potions Championship the way she carries herself. And she's a first year.
Dang. This little goblin better not get my friend hurt.
Best one ever!
That's all I gotta say. He better not get him hurt. Because he's a bright future when it comes to the stars.
Hello there.
Haven't seen that before.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something.
I don't trust
He's
him.
waiting
Don't
for me near a
get him
goblin mine.
involved.
Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
I think there's some things that Sirona doesn't know about him. That's all I have to say.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me. Being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
This is not a good idea. I don't trust him, and I don't want to meet hurt. I really don't. But the story has to go on. Oh, goodness. The story must go on.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Holy shit. I ended up at someone's house. I didn't even talk to these people. Well, I'm
Would
in
you
your
mind
house.
helping a wizard in distress?
What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambush me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
Well, sure, why not? I don't care.
You're right, the world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Thanks. That was quite simple. Okay. Wait a minute, what is this? That's what I want to know.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell, at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
Treadwell?
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Why, yes. She's my wife. Brilliant historian. Did you know that she's pursuing Merlin's life's work?
I actually met her and she introduced me to her work. I'm involved in it now as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then you must be rather brilliant as well. At any rate, I hope that you'll think of me whenever you find yourself in need of traveling supplies. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Oh, I landed in the swamp. I really don't trust them. Goblin. I really hope I don't get a meat hurt.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in
reacted
retrieving
to the Super Bowl. Ignore them.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Oh, Lord.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Mispronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Great.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
I mean, there's an invisible potion, but I haven't made
I
any.
shall see you soon.
Okay, well...
Travel is always much more enjoyable with a friend.
Let's see.
Yes, of course.
The door is looking at us.
Okay, guess that works.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines... on steam. Interesting.
Confringo! Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio.
think that's where we're supposed to go. Yeah, it is. So
We'll need to get across this gap somehow.
I see. That works too.
One less human to worry about.
Accio! Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Revelio.
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. Who's that? Hello? Find us!
Bombarda.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Bombarda. Accio.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched by a door.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Bombarda. Confring.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Okay, so that's where I need to go. Here. Oh, should I say here? And what's...
Clever.
Revelio.
There's chests and stuff.
Patricius Totalis.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind.
Okay, so that's what I saw. No, wait. That's where I came in. Is it where I came in? Ugh, forget it. I'm just gonna move forward. guess not.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? Yes, of course.
Well.
This is almost too easy! Don't do back! I'll bury you in the deepest spot. You won't stop me. Coming back. A message. Let's get this over. I've been fighting this before you were Bombarder. You can't stop me. Maybe. Not quite. Your spells glance off of me. Not quite. Was that your best?
No, you're driving me nuts.
Let me
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Confringo. the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Okay, not what I was aiming for, but that works too.
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Bruh. Could have said that 2 seconds before I, like...
Lumos! Lumos!
Lumos!
Lumos!
The wizards will be defeated.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Well... No, actually...
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills.
One less human to worry about.
Is that the best you can do? I won't put me on the ground.
Alright, that's nothing.
How nice of you to stop by. Tears.
Incendio.
Oh, that was meant for me.
Incendio.
Number up wide, coming back this way. Let's get it. Let me to the ground.
Incendio.
You won't get away.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Accio. Incendio.
You think you're clever, don't you?
Leviosa. Stop! I'm afraid of heights! How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
Oh.
Accio.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we? This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found.
So you want me to go all the way back? All the way back. Like, all the way back.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
I don't want to know. Oh, wow. Okay, thanks for that.
Revelio.
Oh. Meat.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.